Metal Driver here, and today I am looking at another Ruthless Aggression Elite figure, and this time it is Series 5 Edge. On the side we get an image of Edge, and then on the back we get another image, along with some information and the rest of the figures that are in this wave. And before we go any further, Wrestler Reviews, Spanky_Nunez, Gordy Gameplay Reacts, Spider-Man Reacts, XAFW Extreme Action Figure Wrestling, and of course the Bloodline, you have been acknowledged. Now let's go ahead and open this up and take a closer look at the Rated R Superstar. Here we get a 360 look at the Ultimate Opportunist. We see all the details on the figure, and he comes with 3 pieces of accessories that include some rocker hands that are perfect for Edge, and the World Heavyweight Championship belt, the better one, and that is a fact. Fight me on that if you disagree, I don't care. This is the best version of the World Heavyweight Championship belt. Now, we've seen this many times before, so if you've been collecting, you most likely have this, but I am okay that he comes with it, although this line is supposed to be an homage to the original Jack-specific Ruthless Aggression waves, and that purple camo Edge came with a folding chair, not a World Heavyweight Championship belt, so it's odd that Mattel decided not to be accurate in this case, whereas with the Undertaker, if you watch that video of mine, I complained that that figure came with a chair when I wish it could have came with a vest or shirt. So Mattel is accurate in that case. In this scenario, they are not. So if they were going to be inconsistent, it would have been nice to get that vest, but that's neither here nor there. We get a belt here, and I'm okay with that. And the other thing that I'm okay with is this head sculpt. I'm pretty certain it's brand new. In fact, I like it a lot. I think the sculpting looks good. I especially love the sculpting on the hair. The way that it's combed back, slicked back. The paint application on the hair looks really nice. I like the highlights that are in the hair, so that looks really good. The expression on the face is good. I like this. The paint for the most part is good. The facial hair, the lips, the teeth all look good. So do the eyebrows. The eyes look a bit wonky on mine, but that's probably just going to be mine. I doubt that's going to be a widespread thing. But it is kind of funny because it looks like he got hit with a couple concertos. But other than the slight wonkiness, I really like this head sculpt. Looking at the torso, it's the standard Elite Edge body that we see, which I'm fine with. I think it's a pretty good choice. Edge wasn't really a big, bulky guy. He wasn't ripped like how he is now. The paint on the arms look really good. The tattoos painted well. Some slight imperfections here and there, but not really a big deal. Got elbow pad and a wristband, and he does have double jointed elbows, which is really nice because I believe this is the first Ruthless Aggression Edge with double jointed elbows. The last one that we got was a ringside exclusive, and that one had single jointed elbows, so this is a big win in my book. The paint on the left shoulder tattoo looks pretty good, and then almost forgot the forearm right here. Let's focus in. That paint looks good. Some good lettering there. Good paint right here, so that looks nice. So I'm happy with this. Especially love the fact that he's got double jointed elbows, so that really makes me happy. And another thing that makes me happy are the tights. He's wearing purple camo, which looks really good. Now, the original Ruthless Aggression figure had more gray than this one. I'm okay with this one having more black than gray. I think that's a little bit more accurate to the attire that he wore. The only thing that is missing, that is not accurate, is that he does not have the Rated R Superstar lettering on the side right here, so that is disappointing. There should also be a border around this R, so that kind of sucks. Aside from that, the paint mostly looks good. I do see some minor imperfections here and there. Now, most of the imperfections that I notice are on the star, so you can see a little bit of missing paint right there, a little bit of sloppiness right here. Same thing on the other side, so that kind of sucks. Now, the camo itself, the camo design, you may see some sloppiness here and there, but that part doesn't really bother me because it is camo, so it doesn't have to look perfect. But overall, I like the design. I am a big fan of purple. It is such a good looking color, mixed in with the camo. That looks really nice. So really, the only thing that sucks about it is that it is missing the Rated R Superstar words on the star. He's got purple boots with the Rated R Superstar logo. Start there, R in the middle. Paint looks decent for the most part. Here's a look at the back of the boots, so that looks nice. So not a perfect set of tights as far as paint application goes, but I'm still pretty satisfied with how it looks. Now let's see if the articulation is satisfying. The head is on a ball joint. It looks not really high up. A little bit far down, not really a whole lot. Can turn side to side and tilt very well. Shoulder goes that high up, it rotates all the way around. There is a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, hindered slightly by this elbow pad. a swivel and hinge at the wrist. He crunches that far forward, goes that far back, a waist swivel, legs go that far out, that high up, a thigh cut, double jointed knees, a cut at the top of the boot, ankle goes that high up, it's a bit stiff on mine, but it should go up a little bit higher, that far down, and he does have some slight ankle pivot. Here is the new Ruthless Aggression Elite Edge next to the ringside exclusive 3-in-1 Edge, and yeah, the new one looks so much better. I think the tights and the head sculpt just look nicer overall, but that's just my opinion. And then here he is next to the Elite Legends Series Edge, which I need to correct myself. I said the RA Edge is the first of that time period to have double jointed elbows. That is wrong because this Legends Edge is based off his 2002 time period, which is early Ruthless Aggression. I was thinking this was more Attitude Era, which you can fudge as, but it is technically a Ruthless Aggression Edge, so this new one isn't the first to have double jointed elbows, but it is the first of this Rated R Superstar to have double jointed elbows. And in case you're wondering how the coat from the ringside exclusive Edge looks like on this Edge, well, here it is. Looks nice to be displayed on the shelf, but there is no articulation on the coat, so I'm not really a big fan of it, but in case you're wondering how it looks, now you know. For the most part, I'm really happy with this Edge. I love the head sculpt on this figure, and I love the choice of the tight design. The purple camo looks really good. Now, it's not without its flaws, the main one being that it is missing the phrase Rated R Superstar on the side of the legs that should be on top of the stars, and there is that missing border around the R. It's not a deal breaker for me, however, it is a bit annoying that Mattel took the lazy route and not including that, but aside from that, I'm really happy to have an updated Rated R Superstar version of Edge with double jointed elbows, a nice head sculpt, great tight design, that yeah, it is missing some details. So overall, if you are a fan of this incarnation of Edge, if you're a fan of Ruthless Aggression, I say definitely pick this up. The only unfortunate thing is that it is a Walmart exclusive, so these may be difficult to find because Walmart's distribution is terrible. In fact, many people were asking me how did I get my hands on these last two waves pretty early. Well, to be completely honest, I went on eBay and Mercari, and yeah, I had to pay a little bit extra, but unfortunately that's the price that I'm going to have to pay as a reviewer in order to get these because my area does not carry these figures. In fact, the last wave that they carried was Series 1, and the only other Walmart exclusive that I actually found in store was the Supreme Kenny Omega. As far as the rest of the waves, 2, 3, 4, and 5, yeah, I'm probably never going to find these, so instead of wasting my gas going to 10 different Walmarts, I just decided to buy them online. So if you do want to buy these on eBay or Mercari, yeah, you're gonna have to pay extra. I wish that wasn't the case because really these should be available in Walmart. The Target exclusives haven't really been difficult to find. Walmart is, unfortunately. Hopefully Mattel can stop doing these store exclusives because not only is it difficult to find, but it screws over the international collectors. But hopefully I'm wrong with this wave and you can find it. And in the meantime, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click on the card at the end of the video to see more wrestling figure reviews, and I'll see you next time.